Taylor's High School Stars of the Week. I'm Nick Marconi here with Steve Taylor, Tom Cole, and Terry Crosby. Oh wait, Steve won't be here today, but Tom and Terry's going to handle the show. Guys, take it away.
Hi, Tom Cole for Super Terry Crosby, Mr. Steve Taylor, Nick Marconi, our gang for the Steve Taylor High School Stars of the Week. And Cros, we've got an all Perrysburg lineup this time. It just kind of happened that way. We cover everyone, but today's going to be an all Perrysburg lineup. First off, we're talking about lacrosse and a young lady named Shay Ledyard. And she is a goalie in lacrosse. And she played last year in the net as a freshman on the varsity level, which a freshman playing any varsity sport, right? That's tough to do.
Yes.
And she was outstanding. She had one of the highest save rates in the nets in lacrosse in the state of Ohio.
Wow.
Now she's coming as a sophomore off of that experience. So Shay's going to be pretty spectacular in lacrosse for Perrysburg.
And I know a little bit about lacrosse because I lived in Britain for so long.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
So it's really, really interesting that you should say that. You were a great quarterback yourself, Tom Cole. And the goaltenders in lacrosse, they are more like the quarterback on a football team.
They are, exactly.
They're a very important part of that team chemistry.
Yeah.
And her record is phenomenal over the last couple of years. And to be a freshman, starting in any varsity sport, you got to be damn good.
And producing.
Yes.
I mean,
and it's performing.
Yeah, I think of myself as a freshman. I played freshman sports.
Right.
If I'd have been on the varsity, I'd have been crying. I think. Freshman, you played freshman sports. I mean, that's what you did.
Yes.
So,
and to top a story on that, when I was a freshman at Developers, I played freshman too, just like you, right?
Yeah.
But later on in the year, they kind of moved me up to varsity.
What did that feel like when you got bumped up?
Oh, we played Scott at Developers. We got beat 103-69.
Yeah.
So that's how it felt.
A little bit of an eye opener for you. See, you realize this isn't freshman ball anymore. Yeah.
And I started thinking for the very first time, am I really ready for this?
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's good to find out. You were always a star, but it's good to find out that there are other people out there that are as good as you, or sometimes occasionally better, and it makes you work harder. Makes you understand competition. So it can be a good thing.
But as a freshman, I wasn't a star. Okay, so I learned very quickly that who was the boss and who wasn't. Okay,
and I have more work to do, right?
I got more work to do.
And that's a good lesson to learn. I think it's a great thing. All right, Cros, we're going to stay at Perrysburg High School. It's all Perrysburg this week, and we're honored to do that. And we're going to move over to track. And a young man named Jacob Tinney, and he last year high jumped his personal best, which was 6'1". So think about the bar. You and I are about 6'4", so it's almost about what we are. To high jump over that's pretty difficult to do. If you've ever watched the high jump, it changed. They used to do the scissor over the thing, and then they went to the Fosbury flop, where they flop over it, which allowed them to go to higher distances. I watched my brother high jump. He was a great high jumper.
Yeah, he had the records at Bowser,
record at Bowser for a long time, a great high jumper. But it's a unique sport. You have to have your steps. You have your run, you have your steps, and your takeoff foot, and it's really really complicated. And who's the young man we've interviewed a number of times?
Kennard.
Mr. Kennard.
Yes.
Olympian.
Yes.
I mean, I forget how high he jumped, but it was something.
He got his goal.
It was a building. I mean, he went over a building quite possibly, but this is a tough sport.
Yeah, it is. And you know something? Again, reflecting back on my youth, I remember a time that we used to kind of steal fruit off of people's trees in their backyard.
Yeah.
And we used to scissor over fences.
You were doing the Fosbury flop? You were doing the scissors?
No, we used to do the scissors, over fences.
I'll tell you what, though, I've been involved in that kind of scenario, but if it's picket fences and you get it wrong, you got a problem, You got a problem, Cros. The picket fence can get you.
You definitely do. So now I just want to say to everybody, right now, probably Tom Cole the Goat and myself, we can probably high jump over a leaf that's standing straight up. A leaf, we can probably.
Yeah, I thought about when we were putting this together. Right now, if you took us in a room and put the bar up and you get to do the Fosbury flop. You might still scissor, I'm not sure. But
No.
how high could you really go? And I thought, I can't. You know, it just isn't. Yeah.
I can do a leaf.
Yeah, it's amazing. So,
Yes.
Jacob, great job. Shay, great
Congratulations.
job. Our all Perrysburg lineup this week. Again, all the best to all the spring sports folks. And if you have somebody out there that you want us to recognize that you think should be recognized on Steve Taylor's High School Stars,
yes.
reach out to us.
Yes.
And reach out to you. Terry's Supercross is everywhere on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. Reach out to us, and we'll be honored to recognize them. And I would be remiss, and Terry would be remiss if we didn't, as Steve always does, thank Marcos, because the kids, I don't know if you understand what we do with Marcos, but they get a nice letter from Taylor being honored as a star, and they get it's wonderful, a Marcos pizza certificate, so they get a pizza. So it's a very nice thing, and we thank Marcos so much. Cross?
And I just wanted to say to you, hey, you are looking absolutely wonderful for 95.
Oh, yeah.
For 95 years old, you looking, I need some of that cream.
Well,
man.
okay, okay. But then tell the folks your nickname for me, by the way. Cross, my best bud comes up with a nickname. What's the nickname?
Yes, from now on, Mr. Tom Cole, the GOAT, his nickname is Iceberg Slam, okay?
So you can contact me and let me know, is that a good thing or is that a bad thing? I don't know about that. But anyways, Steve Taylor's High School Stars, Taylor Automotive, thanks so much for watching.